Welcome back everyone to Forager and my inventory being full. I'm not entirely happy with this particular situation, but it is a situation that we have, and it is one that I am going to have to deal with. But welcome back everyone. Now, in today's episode, the very first thing we're going to get out of the way is what I'm going to be prioritizing in terms of research, or rather my skill points. I think of it as research. Combat. Absolutely. That has been drawing my attention ever since the end of the last episode, but I have taken on board a bunch of the tips and suggestions that I have received in the comments. So somewhere in here there is going to be an upgrade which is going to allow us to fit more things into our vaults, and also something which will upgrade the AOE of our mining rod, and that is going to be a rather important one for us, I think. Hello slimes, I am sorry, but you are no longer for this world. There we go. Right, we're also going to... Oh, ouch. Damn it. You scallywag, you. We're also going to be looking... Oh, I'll take that fair. To expand the land, rather obviously. But the main thing is going to be getting our production up. What on earth? Bottled rainbows? Also, that's reasonably cheap. But, well, no, actually, that's 72 per. Now, someone mentioned earlier, oh, well, you could have bought a bunch of gold ingots for, like, almost no money. No. I could have bought one gold ingot for, like, 12 gold. But the problem is, you get less gold coins out of one gold ingot than that. So, until possibly there may be an upgrade later on that'll allow us to sort that out, that is a no-go for us. It's per each item, not per a stack. Unfortunately, would be grand if 'twas different. Right, I'm going to get these going. I want another furnace, I think. Maybe even one besides. I'm going to leave a little path for me to get up there, though. I think that would probably be quite wise. Can I make any more of these? Yes, I can. Marvellous. Let's get that going. I'm not going to be able to chop a tree down with a shovel. I mean, I suppose you could if you had a particularly sharp shovel, but we do not. So let's not be derpy. I know, it goes against my my nature, I'm afraid, but right, what's our inventory like? Well, we've got these cotton seeds. I could go and just plant those, get them out of my inventory. Probably a wise move. Hello. Yes, I accept. Right. Haha. Oh, man. I thought I was going to perform an expertly timed roll there and be all proud of myself, but alas, no. No pride for me, it seems. Let's get a little bit of mining going on. Now, I do want some way of getting more money in. It's going to be a fairly important one. There we are. Now, with the steel that's on its way, hopefully we're going to be able to use that to get, well, I'm torn between another mining rod or alternatively a new bolt. We have a look at the costs of these things. Mining rod we can already build. That's actually pretty cool. The vault, we'd need one more steel and a bunch more brick. Actually, we need brick for both. So, you know what? We're making brick then. Right, well, coal, a tad bit of an issue. Now, I have received some advice on, apparently there are skills which will enable us to gather more coal in the kind of nature tree of all places. Or it may have been the oil drilling that was being mentioned. Either way, there are skills which will make gold acquisition significantly easier. But of course, there is the option of simply getting I'll take those. Of simply getting more wood from each tree that we chop down. And that is quite possibly the one that we're going to go for first once we've gotten swords, because I do desperately want to see what we can do with swords. Oh my lord. Let's get you out of the way as well. There we are, nice and clean. Right then. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to move things around over here, isn't it? Yes, it is. I need things that I don't yet have. The bone amulet. Oh, I need a lot of steel for that, and still, that's not actually a bad move. Royal clothing there. Well, maybe getting royal clothing wouldn't be a bad one either. Certainly a possibility. Sure, just go ahead and make 29 bricks. Oh, there we go, able to pick up the seaweed. Fantastic times. Let's go and see if we can't make that seaweed into something more marvelous. Indeed we can. Ah, double fantastic. I approve. Getting that out of my inventory. Nice and fast like. There we go. Let's grab all of these. Maybe I should move the fish traps up around here, actually, instead of down there, because then I'd have everything nearby. Ooh, that's kind of tempting, I'll be honest. I feel that might be a smart move. I have been told that the fish traps in different biomes catch different things. Now, that is actually pretty cool info, because it's not something I would have considered checking out myself. So thank you very much for those tips. Please keep them coming. I do appreciate when if it could be considered a spoiler, that is, it's very much a kind of a secret that you might spend the entire game stumbling around or need to uncover later on, or a solution to a puzzle. Please avoid those, but just general things about the mechanics, or just little things like, well, you know, a fish trap in a different biome will catch different things. I consider that more of a mechanic tip than I do a spoiler, and I do appreciate the help with those, absolutely. There we go. Now, the problem here is that I can't pick up the coal. That is going to cause me some issue. Now, I wonder if we're ever going to find this dino egg around here. I don't know. Perhaps we could go and sell off some of the odds and sods I have. Honestly, given the problem that I'm having with inventory, ouch, I think it makes the most sense to build a new vault. Should we ever get enough steel, we should do that. Poop. Well then. Let's have a look. What can I dump? I got a lot of flowers, but I don't really want to drop those necessarily. You know what I could do? Let's go. Let's make a bunch of flour. Yes, make me 65 flour. I mean, wheat just pops up all over the place, so that shouldn't be an issue in and of itself for me to get weedy. That shouldn't be an issue in and of itself for me to get elsewhere. So I'm fine with turning all of my wheat into flour for now. And that allows me to pick up all of this coal. Gloriousness, there we are. We're actually getting a fair old bit back from this, I believe, because of... Oh, I'm sorry. A fair old bit back thanks to our amulet. So I would like to upgrade to the next one if we can before the end of this episode. Upgrading my gear will be one of the primary ways that we make progress, I imagine, aside from obviously skill points, but I've got a funny feeling that they're going to be coming in slower and slower as we get through. And yes, I know, it's fine. Where is the sushi? There we go. Nom. Nom. Sorted. You see, not as dumb as I lead you to believe. I actually am. 100% that dumb. Right, let's go ahead and get 4 bits of steel on the go. I would like another 37 coal, please and thank you. How much glass have we got? Well, we've only got 1 glass. That's not particularly good. I guess that's a large part because we have no coal. Very well. Let's go ahead and see if we can't expand out a little bit. I'll check out the price. I'm fairly certain that we need money in the hundreds in order to expand, though. Yes, that would appear to be the case. Even that one, 300, 800. Let's see, around here. Now, I was told that we will probably find... that's probably the pepper around over there. So 420. Okay, well, really. It took me a few seconds to notice that. We'll be heading over into the desert biome to try and harvest more and more of the peppers. Make our money worth a little bit more if we can. That would be quite useful. Aha! No. Nice try. I can't decide if that is in fact a cow or not. I've seen some people referring to it as a boar. Now, that to me does not look like a boar, but sure. Okay, we'll see how that one goes. But either way, let's head over here and see if that is indeed a pepper. Have I got no room? I've got no room in my inventory, so there's no point in me trying to see if that's a pepper just yet. It's time for me to continue just focusing on gathering materials. Though you look very much like something I need. Let me go and have a look at that. No, that's not it. The hot peppers, I mean, yes, that'd be great. We need a lot more steel and some bottled beetles. Not realistically going to be happening anytime soon. I'm going to be honest on that one. But still, I would be quite happy to take it once we have the means. But the vault, there we go. Vault number 2. Haha! Now, let's try and get this with some semblance of sense. Let's move the stone the gold ore across. Let's go for basic minerals in here. Maybe, well, no, glass. Glass does not count. Maybe we could go for raw resources instead. So, sure. Okay, wood can go in there as well. There we are. Right, over here, I don't want that in there. Let's pull these back. Let's go for gems, maybe? I think that would be quite cool. That takes out a lot of gems out of my inventory. Is there anything else we could put in there? It doesn't look like we have anything else that would really qualify. I could put in glass bottles, I guess, but I kind of want glass bottles on me. For now, we'll leave as is. I could drop off bones, I guess. That might be something worth dropping off, and then sure, I'll pop in the bones. But I'm going to want another vault as soon as we possibly can. Let's get half of that going, half of that going, and I'm going to want a lot more coal. Okay, we're going to start gathering more coal together, or rather more wood to get the coal, and with that we will hopefully be able to build another vault. Now my next vault will, I'm going to try and keep all my vaults close together, but there's a part of me that wants to put a vault up by the kitchen area that will be for food. It makes a lot of sense for me to do that, but at the same time, having all my vaults together will mean that if you've noticed, if an item has no room in your inventory, but there is room in a vault, it'll go into the first vault that I can find that has room. So if all my vaults are in the same place, and for some reason I'm waiting on something, it spawns, I don't have enough room in my inventory, and it goes into a random vault, it's going to make it so much easier on me if all my vaults are in the same place so I can quickly see, rather than I've got vaults very fairly near the places where I'm storing the items from that particular like production building. It would just cause a lot of trouble, let's be honest. The amount of faffing around that would be involved would probably be a bit of a headache for everyone. But we have a level up, so let's go ahead and see what we can do with this. Swords it's going to be. We already know this. Let's go for the increased dodge chance and unlock swords. Let's see what we got next. We've got Frost Strike. Attacks have a 50% chance to freeze enemies. Ooh. And unlocks spirit crystals. I mean, that does sound quite nice. Now, attacks. Do they count for my pickaxe as well? Because right now, I'm mining enemies as often as I'm doing anything. In fact, that's the only way I'm attacking enemies. Actually, come to think of it. Now, I'm assuming I can make swords here. Bone sword. Yes, please. And thank you. I would also like some bricks if we can get some. In fact, yeah, go ahead and just make those for now. Do we still don't have what we're going to need for the items that, wow. I mean, sure, I approve. Let's get that out of my inventory right now. That's actually going to be remarkably good. But we do definitely want to get some... Is this how that works? Also, bone sword deals 50% more damage to enemies. That's grand, but I must know. It is! Ha ha ha! Yes! Can I just keep going? Do you need recharge? I feel... although you appear to be able to just produce milk endlessly, I am going to give you some time to recharge. I am not a monster. There we go. We have got delicious, delicious milk. 16 energy and 1 heart, though it uses a glass, which probably might not have been the smartest move. I need some sugar. How do I get sugar? That would be there. Ice cream, you are not far away now. We could, if we had some pumpkin, make some soup. We can actually make this dish straight up with cactus fruit. Sure, let's make some of that as well then. I'm going to try and make as many of the meals as we can so we can compare how good they are for us. I'm hopeful they'll be very, very good, in fact. Right, we're going to need more coal. So, well, actually, what we need is more wood. I'm really thinking of getting the upgrade for our lumberjacking as a matter of some priority now. Although Frost Strike does seem pretty cool, I think getting an upgrade for wood would probably be better. Ooh, here's my opportunity. Haha! What? I hit multiple enemies! Well, that's just going to make my life a little bit harder around the turnip family. The beet family. They look like turnips. Look, I'm a little bit concerned about that. So, yeah, no, I could for science, just how close or how far these reach out, but I'd rather not. Oh, I'm sorry, chicken. See, that's exactly the problem. It's going to be so incredibly easy for me to do that. So I guess it's going to be pickaxes only around the beet family. This seems fair. I really, really, really don't want them dead. I feel that this game is probably going to have some sort of achievement for not having murdered them when you get to the end. Because honestly, I think that's going to be a very, very hard to achieve. 40 end. Wow, okay. Still, I'm going to nom down the sushi instead. There we are. Oh, actually, I can pickaxe enemies. Can I sword tree? No, I can't. Okay, well, that's good to know. It means that if I don't want to gather a resource around an enemy for some reason, I'm not sure if there are any reasons like that that I'm likely to come across, then I can use my sword to avoid destroying the resources if I want to be precision or precise. That would be fine. I'm going to make a little path up here so I can move around a little bit easier. I think that makes a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and get that going. There we go. Haha. Right. Okay. So let's have a look over here. Hello, you. Oh, I can kill you while you're in midair. That's fantastic. Not for you, obviously. It's very good for me, though. Very good for me. Okay, we can get 5 steel. That is another vault waiting to be made. Can I drop these off? Yes, I can. I can drop the wood off, sure. See, if only I could somehow restrict an area for something and then not have to worry about it in the future. That would actually be quite cool. Really? No. Okay, decent range on it, but not so ridiculously far that I was hitting the beet family there. But okay, let's pop in the iron ore there. Okay. Right, what do we want to go ahead and build next? We've got the flower press, which are almost... Ooh, we can in fact build the mining rod. All right, well, this mining rod's reasonably low down, but I've been told that I should expect a very large increase to its AoE once I get the correct research for that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this next mining rod somewhere far to the side. Oh, I almost walked straight back into you. You know what, around here seems like a good place. Maybe even on this dude's island. I think that might be a good one. Let's go for that then. If I popped it there, ooh, I would cover more or less the entire land. But if I have it more towards the side, it might work a little better with the expanded AoE. Oh, that's. I can always move them later on. I believe you get a reduced amount of resources back when you break something down. But by the time you're starting to break things down just for convenient placement, you probably don't worry too much about those resources. You've probably got the means to manufacture them rather quickly. So that should be fine. Hopefully this does not hurt. No, it does not. Good times are these. I've still got... Oh, I am exhausted. Okay. Well, sushi time. Let's go gobble these on. I'm going to go pop into the museum and see if we can drop some things off. Now, we've got quite a few things for cooking. We can, in fact, drop those off. Marvelous. Okay, so we've got to work through all of those. That'll be fine. What about farming? We've almost got enough. Very, very nearly. Oh, we've got enough beets. Absolutely. Don't have enough there. Almost. Oh, we're going to need 50 milks. All right. Bearing that in mind then. We'll pop all the wheat in. We'll pop all of the cotton in. We'll gather more as we go. We'll pop all the eggs in. And the milk for now. Just to have it out of my inventory. What about down here? We have almost finished that. That's marvelous. We've got plants that I've never seen. So they're probably going to be in different biomes. As for mining, do I have anything on me that I really want to drop off? No, not really. Not specifically. And I don't think we got anything in archaeology because we gave away our golden egg. Well, that's fine. We've cleared out a little bit of room in my inventory, if nothing else, and that is fine for now. Oh, there we go. We've got a nice big old emerald. Can I pop that over here? Oh, no, that's already gone in there. Oh, that is so fantastically useful that it will go there even if I'm the one to pick it up. What on earth? Landfill. Bombs and thread. I'm going to buy all of the landfill. I'm going to buy 9 of the landfills. Because I do believe that this works exactly as you might imagine it. And in fact fills inland. Oh, that's fantastic. I approve. Let's fill out the land around my mining rods. I think that is probably the best place to start with filling out land. There we go. Giving the beet family a little bit more room to expand into. Hopefully have some more beets. I don't know if they ever actually do increase in number. Hopefully they do, in case we accidentally decrease their number, because it would absolutely be an accident, a horrible accident that would haunt me for a very long time. But I will confess, a small amount of the pain would be diminished by the knowledge that they eventually do recover. Though, when you think about that, it's a little bit even more sinister. It's like, yeah, well, I accidentally killed your child. Don't worry, you can have another one. Yeah, I don't think that is actually going to be the solution to my guilt that I was hoping it was going to be on closer inspection. Still, the thought was there, and I like to imagine that it was a kind thought in a sense, sort of. At any rate, oh, my amethyst, I like. There we go. And we've got loads of flowers still flowing in. Okay, right. Let's have a quick look-see. How much need of it? We can build another one straight away. Ah, I think so, yes. I think this is a need. Right, so we've got one over here doing an okay job. I think the next location is probably going to be straight up and around the marketplace. Okay, now we're starting to cook with fire, I feel. I truly do. How much? I have no idea how much room that is going to take, though. So we're going to pop this one here right in front of the marketplace, and hopefully that'll do a decent job there of gathering resources. And this is really how things are going to start expanding out. We're going to get more and more and more and more mining rods, and the resources will just start to gather themselves. And you know what we haven't checked, though? Is if I can make another sword already. There is a decent chance that I'll be able to. Let's have a look. Golden sword. Well, I mean, I might have been able to. Oh, we got what? Oh, I'm so tempted. So fantastically tempted. Play the game for 3 hours. Hooray! I feel like I played it a little bit more than that, but sure. If we just get a few more hot peppers, we'll be able to get the medium wallet straight up as well. But this is a big question. Do I go for the fiery pickaxe or the golden sword? I guess steel is not actually one of the more difficult resources for me to gather, especially as I build up more mining rods, so why not both, I suppose? But I think I'm going to go for the golden sword. I'd like to increase my ability to slay creatures, especially if we're going to be expanding out into different biomes. I'm fairly certain there are a couple which are primarily hostile biomes. There we go. Let's go and just wipe you out. Oh, wow, that thing is amazing. Truly it is. We need more steel then in that case. Another 4 steel, sure. Need more. I'm going to drop this down so I don't use up all of the ore. I think that's probably a reasonable idea, actually. There we go. And that way we preserve a little bit. Now, with so many mining rods, I'm assuming that we're going to start getting to a point now where coal and other resources are going to become less and less of a problem for me to gather, because I'm not going to have to do it manually. And therein, we meet the kind of incremental nature of the game, the idle clicker part of the game. And again, I don't say this with any negativity. I actually really enjoy idle games, and I probably play them more than I should. They're certainly not the highest, the biggest culprit for my lack of productivity, as they are with some people, but they're definitely in the top 3 reasons why I'm not doing work at any particular time. There we go. Let's gobble those down, restore my heart, and get some more skills. Now then, the ability to freeze my enemies is really tempting, but so is this. Masonry, unlocks braziers, it's not really that important. Looting to gain some money off fallen enemies, that's actually pretty cool. I have been told to go for the scrolls as quickly as I can, and inscription as well, but there's so many options here. So many. Wood cutting is really tempting. Trees drop 50% more wood. Drilling provides a 25% chance to find coal when digging. That's actually quite tempting as well. And yet, no, we're going to be going with Frost Strike. I kind of like the idea of having more and more powerful weapons. Architecture, structures have double health, structures cost 25% fewer materials, vaults have more inventory slots. That will probably be my next point, honestly. Having my vaults be able to, I think at most they can hold 9. You're not doubling it, but that would be effectively between my 2 vaults an extra vault right now. So that is not a bad deal for me. We are going to want to expand, though, fairly soon as well, I will say. I'm getting a little bit cagey that we're not expanding out, and I do want to explore some of the other biomes as well, though one of the big things, obviously, is getting the steel together for a new sword. We will see how that goes. Hello. There we are. Grab all of this while I'm here. Maybe getting a mining rod up in this area just to keep my industrial area clean. Though the thing is, as I add more things to the industrial area, there's less reason to have a mining rod here. And it becomes increasingly a waste of my precious money. So I'm thinking we may avoid that for now, but it is definitely something that we can consider. Also, well, since there is a mining rod here, actually, thinking about it, I shouldn't have put that. Well, I guess it doesn't matter under the mining rod, but we are going to want to fill this area out with landfill if we can. So can I sell something? I most certainly can. I can sell an awful lot of fish and probably the seaweed as well. And also all of the uncooked meats. I have been told to keep hold of the poop. I think someone may be pulling my leg with that one, but sure. Okay, I'll take your advice and we'll keep the poop for now. If this is just some cunning trick, well, actually well played since I'm falling for it, but still, I expected more from you. Let's go ahead and fill this out. There we go. Ooh, items restocked. Marvelous. Sandwiches, bones, ice cream. None of these things make me particularly happy, so they can all stay there. I do believe we can make the wallet now, though. Oh, glorious. There we go. Hello. No. Haha. There we are. Perfect. Right, do we have enough of the golden sword? We are one steel shy, really? Well, that is a little bit vexing, I will be honest. Right, we're going to need some coal to be made. Make most of it. Gold. One less, please. And finally, we're just going to need the coal for the steel. Okay, well, that's not too rough for us for now. I'm fairly happy with fleshing out the areas with landfill, though. That's actually going to be a fairly good thing. Now, one of the last places that we haven't gone and put a mining rod is up here, so we should be able to get a decent little bit over there. There we go. Coins are worth 75% more. At this point, I'm fairly certain our coins are worth quite a lot. Is there any way where I can get that information? Is there like any kind of overall stats at all? Buy land? No. I mean, the top hat coins are worth 50% more. I mean, I guess I can work it out, but it's a little bit of a shame that it doesn't give me a handy-dandy area, because honestly, that would give me more places where I could get information that I might not otherwise have found yet. And it was I'd be able to cheat my way into information. Nothing quite like stolen information to warm the cockles of the heart. Mostly because you probably end up in hell as a result of it. That's what Diablo taught me. Any kind of esoteric information you didn't really earn, yeah, hell is your destination, my friend. All right, let's go ahead and grab all of this. That'll help us with making some more coal in a little bit. We are actually getting the levels a little bit faster than I was expecting. I'm pretty happy with that, I'll be honest. I was not expecting it. Now, can I hurt an NPC? No, good. No, double good. Excellent, in fact. I still can't gather anything, so that's fine. Though, honestly, until later on, I imagine the sword is gonna very quickly outpace my pickaxe in terms of the ability to damage enemies. But until then, I don't think we're actually gaining much from it. I think maybe we see a little bit of difference with the cows, or rather the bulls. But I don't think it's much of one yet, so we're probably not going to worry too much about that one for just yet. Though we are getting a decent amount of items here. I'm really loving the amount that our mining rods are getting us right now. It's actually going quite well for us. There we go. Got a few more dig sites as well. Though I'm not really finding anything particularly interesting at the dig sites anymore. Perhaps we've gotten everything that there was of interest in this biome. I don't know. I'm fairly certain, based on the archaeology alone, that there are lots of other things we can get, but we'll have to see about that. Right, I want stupid amounts of sugar, please. And thank you. There we go. And we can get a couple more items from our fish traps. There we go. I really think adding these all around a smaller area would probably be beneficial to me because it'll make collecting from them a lot easier. Food is not something that I use fish for at this point, though. Perhaps I could sell the sushi. If we get to the point where we're making lots of other types of food, and it is generally a better product for raising health and energy, then I may just use sushi purely for gathering, for generating cash, which is a reasonable thing to go for, I would say. That does give me more, though it takes a lot more to make. Still, I think overall it's probably a little bit better. If I really wanted to go down the sort of farming route, I can make bread more reliably. So there is that, and I wonder if there are other things that I can make reliably as well. I'll have a look at what we can cook once the next batch of cooking ingredients is done, and then we'll see if maybe I should be making something else. Just because it'll be easier to control the production, since with the fish, it relies on me getting seaweed to work with that. Wrong place. There we go. Complete and almost complete. Not too bad, actually, at all. As for farming, there we go. Fantastic. Do we have any cotton? Yes, we do. Double fantastic. All right. Well, that's not going bad at all. I'm going to keep hold of these for the time being. We need those a little bit more. As for trapping, I need some more fairies. Also need a bunch of other things. Okay, so glass is really something I should be looking at. We are going to want 5 of everything, basically. So we are going to want to make sure that we're constantly producing that. But yes, let's go and get some more glass jars if we can. We can get 18. Let's go for 9. As for the steel, let's go for half of that. I generally like working in halves because it means I don't use up all of my resources when I'm building. And that is just generally going to make my life so much easier in the long run, I feel. Out of the way, you scalawag, you. There we go. Right, are we ready yet? 1 more steel. We're almost there. And there we go. Let's go for the golden sword. Ha-ha! Ah, glorious times. Hello. I would like to make more glass, though. And since that's made on a forge, I appear to be having a problem with not having enough forge space. Let's go ahead and build it. Oh, really? Well, what is it that we were lacking for glass? Is it sand or is it coal? We've got plenty of sand, but it does use a lot of coal per, so that's really what's going to be restricting us there. That's a little bit worrisome, but okay. Actually, can I sell some things? We can easily sell that. I can go ahead, just straight up and sell all of that. That's for a goodly amount of money, my lord. I should have borne that in mind. Oh, there we go. Deals 100% more damage to enemies. Slain enemies drop coins. I need a skill for that normally. Oh, that's fantastic. I approve. Money, get money. It's actually kind of a little bit too close to the bone, frankly. No, I am still not going to kill the beat family. I don't care how many coins they might drop. I refuse. There are some things that I'm just not willing to do for progress in the game. Sacrificing my soul is one of them. And if you think that sounds a little bit full on for a bunch of pixels, you are completely wrong. If you just go around willy-nilly killing the beat family, you're part of the problem, not the solution. My lord. The fairies, though, I'm completely fine with using you up. Let's keep going. Right, do we have... Oh, we do actually have a fair bit. Actually, no. Go ahead and make all of that if we can. Ooh. Nightshade, okay, we can't make that one. Royal clothing is our limiting factor there. For the time being, at any rate. And there we go, another level. Marvelous. Let's have a look if we can't unlock the inscription table, which should be just down here. Inscription unlocks inscription table. Yes, please. We need more XP so badly, but that doesn't give us any new places to go. So now that we've got that, rather, I think the next one will be architecture. Either that, or where are we? There we are. Unlock royal steel, royal clothing. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one on which one to go with there, but for now, we've made a fairly good decision, I feel. Let's take you out of the equation. There we go. And just gather up all of these little items. I also need some more food, unfortunately. So hopefully this will either enable us to get some sushi, but I'm hopeful that we have enough items to make some better noms up here right now. Such as... Oh, we gave away our milk. What a fool I was. Soup is made with milk and pumpkin. We can just go ahead and make 10 of these, but I wouldn't mind seeing what cookies like. We can make an awful lot. We don't need that many. Let's make 20. There we go. 20 cookies should be good enough for me. There we are. Right, now let's have a quick look-see at how we make this new table. Would that come with a magical? It would. A spirit crystal. What? 50 crystals and 20 steel to make a spirit crystal. Is that, what kind of thing is that though? We need some more brick for the inscription table. Very well. I would like to nom some cookies. Oh my lord, cookies are good. Wow. I approve. We need some more bricks though. So let's go ahead and make 43 there. I would like some more coal. Let's get some more iron as well. And let's get some more gold as well. There we go. Very nice indeed. I think we can all agree. How much? Ooh, lavender. Plastic. I think we're going to get rid of... what do we need? I don't think we need the eggs right now. All these for the time being. I would like very much all of that lavender. Oh my lord. We'll also sell all of this as well. I am down a little bit of money now, but that's fine. What do we need? We need nightshade at this point. Okay. We also need, obviously, lots of steel there. Let's get some bottles there. We need the royal clothing here. No, it was a nightshade that we needed. Drat down and blast. Oh, that's most vexing. But oh well. 240 there right now. It's not so bad. I guess I could sell off some items if we particularly wanted to. I could sell off all of the beets, sure. We don't really need those. Or those, realistically speaking. Or these. For any particular purpose. There we are, 420. Let's go ahead and buy some more land. And I'm thinking over here would probably be a good place to go. We have got a new NPC. Marvelous. More quests. Ahoy. Let's go ahead and build out a bridge. It's a fairly small little area though, thinking about it. It's not a terrible one though. That being said, we do have, there's nothing in the middle, so we could just use landfill to fill this entire area out. Maybe have a vast farm, though. I am definitely feeling like popping down a couple of fishing spots in here would not be a bad idea, thinking about it. Ooh, yes, I think so. Let's go ahead, place down a couple more bridge sections, just so that I can get it along. There we are. Hello. Lovely to meet you, friend. Oh, how charming. My name is Anna Banana. Alright. Lovely name. It's hard being a princess in the desert. No flowers grow here. A flowerless princess. Oh no. It's absolutely awful. Think you could help me? I'm fairly certain I can, yes. It's a beautiful, thank you very much. You're quite welcome. I hope you like animals. This will help you find more of them. What? Anna's Delight. Very well. Okay, so I'm assuming that summons animals. Since you helped me, I want to help you. Very well. I can make a rare form of clothing that will make animals love you forever. Bring me the materials and I will make it for you. I bet there's going to be royal cloth. Yes, it is. Oh, well, drat down and blast. I'm really starting to think that as much as I want to progress by getting different like technologies and buildings, the royal clothing is starting to become a bit of a thorn in my side. It is becoming the thing that is holding me back the most. So it's probably going to be what we're going to go for, frankly. Let's connect that over there as well. There we go. That's going to make it, moving around on that island super, super easy. And I'm okay with that. Let's grab you as well. Now then, do I still have enough wood? Ah, fantastic. Let's pop down a couple in here. I think that'll be grand. There we go. That'll do quite nicely, I think. I could have put them in there, but I do want to fill that one up. Granted, there's probably would have been easier to fill out the other one instead, but shh, who's counting? You, probably, thinking about it, but shush. Now let's get rid of you. There we are. I am hungry. Then let me nom down another cookie. And let's get another fairy. And another fairy besides? Are there any more fairies that I can press into service? Doesn't look like it. That is a shame. Hello. There we are. And another dig spot. Okay, not too bad at all. I may move these up here. I may not. They might be okay where they are, actually. There we go. And another couple of beets. Right. Well, I could make mayo, I suppose. I suppose I could make that too. Whether I will or not, I don't know. Let's see. Wheat. Well, we don't have enough right now for wheat, but we do have a fair bit for pepper. Thinking about it. We've got cookies. The soup we can't make easily. We could start crafting that in large amounts. Sure, let's start working on that. But let's go and pop the cookies into... and the fairies, actually, in here. So, cooking, cookies, thank you very much. And fairy should be complete now. And we'll actually have one left over. Now, I wonder if this is like Zelda in that if I've got a fairy in a bottle in my inventory and I die, I will be resurrected. I really hope so, because apparently this is a bit like a roguelike in that if you die, that's it. You're dead. That is a little bit terrifying, I'll be honest. By a little bit, I mean actually quite a lot. Considering how much grind is involved in the game. But the higher stakes make victory all the more delightful. There we go. In true roguelike fashion. Now let's go ahead and build up another connection over here, because that's getting a little bit annoying. There we go. That'll do nicely. Right. So we've got a couple of fish pots over in the other biome. Hopefully that is going to start turning us up something useful. Do we have... Oh, well, I mean, I could buy the soup. No, I don't think I need to. The plastic, maybe. That's worth 320. What? I mean, I'm actually quite tempted. The bottled fairy is worth significantly less than I expected, though. And so are the cookies. Well, that's a little bit disheartening, frankly. A little bit disheartening, yeah. Can I quickly sell this? Like, really quickly? I'd like to sell it in batches of several hundred at a time. No? I'm just gonna have to... I'm not nearly that interested in selling it. Still, it was worthwhile exploring. Let's get some sushi, please. Thank you. There we go. Might get a little bit of extra coal as well. And see what we can do down here. Right. Actually, steel first. Let's get half of the steel. Half of the iron. Half of the gold. And I kind of like, well, one less of the glass. Just so we get a little bit more. We need to get some more milk for the well, both for cooking and just for farming, actually. But that shouldn't take us over long. Oh, what are we missing over here? Glass. There we go. That's fine. All right. Well, we're getting there with the steel. I'm thinking we could pop down another mining rod over here, perhaps. What can we afford to buy, if anything? Where is the next area? That's really expensive. Over there, not so much. Well, there's one that's 800 at any rate. Down there, very expensive, though. 900 there. So we're needing to get to about 800 mark. I think it's 810 there. 1,000 there. All right. Well, that's 300 there, but that is going to be another of the green areas. You know what? Maybe we should go for that. We'll flesh out all the green areas. From what I understand, it's 3x3s, or it might be 2x3s on the edges. I can't confess to be too certain on that, but I'm fairly certain the middle 9 tiles are the same biome. So we'll have to look into that one. We could fit a mining rod somewhere over here, perhaps. Let's have a quick look at you. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. There's one just here, so one there would probably cover a decent amount of land once we've expanded it out a bit. Sure, that'll do well enough for me for now, but we've really got to start deciding on which direction we're going in with regards to our expansions. I think getting the bigger vaults is probably a bigger concern for me right now. Again, by doing that, the 2 vaults that we've got effectively give me a free vault, which I'm alright with. We do have a quest, though, that involves bringing in the... Oh, that was a horrible waste of a cookie. But involves bringing in some royal cloth, and there are some upgrades that are involved in royal cloth as well. So, you know, there are a few different things that we can be doing. Let's have a look at the next sword, though. It is nightshades that we need, and royal steel. So, yeah, we're definitely starting to get to the point now where that is going to be the restriction. Some more bottles would be grand, but yeah, actually go for some more bottles. We're going to try and grab those the bugs and upgrade the shovel, perhaps, as one of the next things that we do outside of leveling up. But for now, I think we're going to have to just focus on getting the next level. So I'll bring you back when we've made some progress on that. And welcome back. We have enough steel at long last to make the next amulet. I was really close to making the shovel instead, but getting more out of everything I do is just, it makes more sense in the long run. We've got some meat skewers here, some purple pigment, some thread. I don't really need any of it, to be perfectly honest. I will sell over that though. Ooh, there we go, we've got a level. Let's go ahead and take that straight away. Now I have been thinking at great length whether I go for the royal cloth or not, but I really do just want to get that increased room in our vault. So we're going to go ahead and grab that one right now, and that's unlocked something else called logistics. Lighthouses have double area of effect. What are lighthouses? Mining rods have double area of effect. Oh my god. Power plants, I have no idea. Ballistas have, okay, so we've got all sorts of things that logistics basically doubles the area of effect of probably everything that has an area of effect in the game, I am going to guess. Right, let's have a look. Can we make this? Yes, we can. At long last, let's go ahead and get one of these down. There we go. Right, let's have a look at you. A multi-book. I need some paper. Paper requires flowers. Very well. Let's get 10 papers. Flowers and wood. I approve of this. Let's grab all of this. Marvelous. We do need steel. Steel is still the big limiter for us at the moment. It is our steel production, though probably more than anything it is our coal, ironically. And the coal used to make the steel. There we are. Gain 75% more resources. Right, the next amulet requires, okay, royal steel. Okay, at this point, the royal steel is the big thing that we need to try and work towards getting. Also, you know, a much more wood probably wouldn't go amiss, if I'm perfectly honest, but that was actually pretty cool. We're going up to level 23 now. Right, let's grab you. Basically our prisoner chicken over there, constantly supplying us with fresh eggs to basically be left alone. I can get on board with that. Yeah, sure. Right. You're paying your rent. You're not causing me any trouble. I like tenants like you. You can stay. You, on the other hand, though, you scallywag, get out of it. Be gone. There we go. Precious hide, or precious leather later on. There we are. Get rid of you as well. There we go. Now, I'm going to assume that the shovel is probably going to follow the same rules as the previous shovels, and that is you're going to get a larger area of effect from the shovel. So that would make digging a little bit easier, but right now we're not really doing that much of it. I wonder if we get more and more items over time, though. That would be much more useful. Right, okay, so what are we going to pop in here? I guess we could have steel in there. Sure, we could have steel stored in there. Is there anything else? Sure, gold and iron. Yeah, that seems reasonable. I don't know why we got boring, but that's fine. Maybe we could store things like royal steel and the likes in there. That would actually be quite cool. Hide should go in there, I'm thinking. I kind of feel like the poop should go in. There's a big part of me that kind of shies away from storing poop. And yet, here I am, considering it all the same. Is there anything else I could store in there? I mean, I could store the paper, but I'm not really sure that really is gonna work out. Maybe the flowers. Sure, let's do that. Right, have we got enough? We do, in fact. Let's make the book. Right. The next thing we could probably go for is the upgraded pickaxe or the shovel. We've still got everything for the shovel except for the steel. So that one shouldn't actually be too hard for us to get, as long as we can get the coal that we need, which, well, maybe won't be as bad as I'm imagining. We'll see. Certainly with the amount of wood we've got, it is looking like it's going to be a bit of a chore. That being said, what are we lacking? Oh, it's the iron that's starting to hold us back. Wow. Color me surprised. Fine, we'll make some of that. We're going to need a lot of coal for the glass. That does actually use a large amount there as well. But that should generally be okay. We're getting a decent amount of return on our resources now thanks to that amulet. I still don't want you to hit me, surprisingly. So please stop. Let's go ahead and use this potion. Just see what it's like. Glittery. Animals drop something. Animals do something. I don't know what they do. Well, that's just annoying. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't have. Wow, that's just super annoying. My lord, why is... What on earth is going on there? I have no idea, but that doesn't look right. Fine. Will you drop more stuff? What? Oh, my lord. All of the milk forever. All of the milk. We should be able to get all of it. Every single milk. Hello, thank you. Oh my good lord, they drop a lot there. And that's for 5 minutes. Well, I guess now would be the time to milk all the cows. If we want to go for the 50%... sorry, the 50 milk. But the problem there is we don't have the milk bottles for it. Unless... Let's see, if I try this with one bottle, will that give me more milk? No, come back. How much did I get? 1. Alas, I guess that's fine. Sorry, chicken. It doesn't look like you get any benefit from slaying the animals, which I suppose makes sense. What are we gonna get over here? What kind of things? The same stuff? It looks like it's basically the same stuff. Okay, well, you know, that's only the first time that I've harvested from those fish traps, so it could well be that they do give more things. We'll just have to poke around and have a wee look. We're actually making good progress towards our next level as well. That's not happening nearly as slowly as I was expecting it to, but eggs, definitely. Let's get all of the eggs, please, and thank you. There we go. Occasionally, my pickaxe does freeze slimes, which is actually pretty cool. Well, just like that. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe the upgrades from my pickaxe will affect my sword as well, insofar as getting extra resources. Well, I suppose you don't really get resources. Do I get more from that? Actually, I can't easily tell. Well, we could probably for science it. Certainly from the bulls, we do get some resources from them when we kill them, but I'm not sure if it's really panning out for us or not. We'll have to... What? Sheep? Well, it goes without saying the sheep is a endangered species on this island and will be preserved with the full might of my golden sword. Chickens not so much, but sheep's absolutely. Sheep's are going to be protected because they also give us quite a lot of cotton. Granted, I mean, they're under the effect of a magic potion right now, but still, even if all they give is 1 and need a long time to recharge, that sheep is precious and will be protected. Let's grab all of the fish traps as well. There we go. All of them. Thank you. Right. Now, let's have a look at what we can possibly build with all these materials we have stocked up. Actually, let's go and make some food first with some of the seaweed we've got there. Then that'll probably be a wise move. There we go. Sushi, please and thank you. There we are. That'll clear up my inventory a little bit, if nothing else. And those fairies are doing fantastically good work. Well, you know what? We've got all of this. Let's make some animal feed. I don't know what it does, but I want to find out. Thank you very much for the ridiculous amount of resources you've given. Oh my lord, this is glorious. Absolutely glorious. And animal feed is now on my inventory. Okay, so animal feed to a cow. Poop. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting, really. Goes in one end, comes out the other. Yeah, it all checks out. Seems legit to me. Not exactly what I wanted, I'll be honest. What about animal feed to a sheep? Hearts and more what? To chicken. 20 eggs? Oh my lord. There are lots of sheep showing up now as well, which is actually kind of cool. I wonder if this is a reward for something. Sorry, chicken, but you had low health. It was a kindness, really. But I wonder if this is a reward for something. Maybe we've crafted some sort of threshold. We've been rewarded with sheep on our island. What a fitting reward, in my opinion. Right, well, with all of that, let's hop inside to the museum and see if we can't drop anything down. Is there anything more we can get? Well, I mean, we can sort of, but no, I'm not ready to give those up yet. I'm ready to complete that one, though. Very nice. Anything over here? Yes. Oh, my lord. No, we're not giving that up. I could, but I'm not going to. I want to get some ice cream. Really badly, actually. Also, these skewers. I'll have to have a look into that one. Mining-wise, I'd need to bring stuff in. But, I mean, I only need 5 of those. So that is not hard to hit, I don't think. Right. Slimy Tome. Yes, we can straight up make one of those. Fantastic. I should have been making one of those earlier. My lord, I'm so bad at when I receive an item, at going and checking whether I can make a better version. Oh, I will get... Ah, no. Aha. Take that, you scoundrel. Thank you. Let's go and see if we can't cook something... Meat skewers. Cooked meat. So I'm going to need to learn cooked meat. Alright. That's probably going to be a ways off then. It is for a bundle, so ouch. That was just rude. I was busy. But it is for a bundle, ultimately, so I'm going to get rid of that. I don't really need it. The leather? Nah, I don't really need that either. We'll get rid of these. And the citra... Oh, no, maybe not. Extra 30% EXP. Right, can I make the next one? Aha, I remember this time. Paper and... Oh, really? Well, that's 2 levels away. I'm really starting to feel that I need to go for that, though. Definitely... That is very, very high on the list of things that I need to get soon. Still, it's not going to happen right away. No, let's go for 5. There we go. And gold, go for 13. Right, we need more coal, so let's go ahead and make a ridiculous amount of that as well. And then check the fish traps. Sorry, that was the sheep. Sheep, please allow me to check my fish. There we go. I was about to say, well, you know, if I can't check the fish trap because there's a sheep in the way, well, then I'm never going to be able to check that fish trap ever again. There is no other solution. And anyone who thinks it is a monster. There we go. Right, we are almost... well, we're actually, no, we're not even almost. We're well past halfway towards our next level, which is rather nice. We'll get a little bit of coal up here as well. But I'm going to go ahead and allow a little bit of time to pass, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to craft the shovel. Okay, it's time for us to craft our nomad shovel. And then we're going to need to make more bottles to go and collect more beetles to put into them. It's fine, though. I'm okay with this for now. We could buy quite a lot of gold. It's still not profitable for us. The coal, however... Maybe, but probably still no on that, honestly. Let's see, have we got much in the way of coal? No, we can definitely do with a bit more. Let's go ahead and make almost all of those, and pretty much all of those as well. And probably, no bricks. We've used up all of our coal. That is fine, it is not a problem. But it is time for us to expand out a little bit, I feel. And the first land that we're going to expand to will be here for 320. We've still got almost enough to purchase that very, very soon. So let's find out what this little land is about. Oh, there we go. Dig area increased. Digging always yield... Oh, so sand is no longer going to be a problem then. That is fantastic. Digging always yields sand. I approve, and really we're out of enough wood to make bridges. That's kind of crazy, but all right. Very well. We'll go ahead. Sorry. You were already wounded. It is a mercy. Hello. No. There we go. And right, let's have a look at how this goes. So, yeah, that's actually 9 sand. Fantastic. I approve. Okay. Dig up an archaeology item. We've got a fossil. Can I hand that in? Was that a spelunky face? I think it was a spelunky face. In fact, we got 2 fossils. Oh, that's just absolutely glorious. I approve. Is there anything else we want to drop in? Not really. I do need to get a lot more milk, but that's going to happen in a very, very distant future. Alright, well, that's fine for now, I suppose. We need to get a little bit more cash. We could probably sell a lot of the items we've got. Like, how much thread? We've got enough thread that I could sell any cotton that I have. I got a lot of cotton, to be fair. Okay, that was not bad. All of the sushi as well. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's a decent amount of cash flowing into the coffers there. Can we get... We can get... Wow. Okay, we are doing well. Can I build more bridges? I can build one, but that's fine. Right, what... Oh, thank you. What do we got over here, then? We've got... a monument of some sort. Foraging obelisk. Gain bonus XP from gathering herbs and crops. Only one obelisk can be active at a time. Very well, and a level up. Fantastic. Okay, well, we all know what this is going to go towards. Straight into logistics, and that's actually going to open up 2 items for us as well, which is pretty cool. Bonk. Alright. Colonization. Purchasing land is 30% cheaper. That's actually pretty nice. Banks generate coins 50% faster when adjacent to other banks. Then I guess banks just straight up make money. Oh well, this is new. That's kind of pushing the the envelope of my disbelief there, game. I don't think you understand how banks work. Banks are literally fabricate money. They operate with fake money and have done for a very, very long time. Make money. I mean, I guess they do in a way. They tell you that there's money there, and there isn't. There aren't any more resources. They've just decided that there's more money. Pigs. All right, there we go. I am hungry. Yes, I am. Let me have some food. We are going to need a bit more cash and a lot more wood. I want to expand out that area quite aggressively. Up to 1.5k though. That's pretty awesome. Oh, one thing we need to check, and I almost forgot. Royal shovel. Okay, yeah. Royal steel and plastic. Probably going to be one that's far away, I'm guessing. Alright. Steel. Well, we haven't got enough coal now to do that, but that's fine. I could buy it. Sure, fine. I'll buy all of the coal. Fine. Let's go ahead and grab as much of that as we can get. And then the gold as well. There we go. Right, let's go ahead and purchase a new bit of land right here. Hello? Who be you? Well, looking at the time, I think I'm going to be a bit of a scoundrel, and I'm going to leave it there. I know, I'm evil. I'd say sorry, but it would be a lie. That actually amuses me. But that's going to be it from me. I really do hope you've enjoyed this episode, and will be joining me for the next, where we will find out what that NPC needs over yonder on the purpley, weird-looking. I mean, maybe it's a blanket of lambda. I mean, I don't know. Purple grass usually sign of pollution, if I believe City Skylines in SimCity. But that's going to be it from me. So until next time, and as always, do take care, everyone.